From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
You can see that cold air mass that's taken over a large portion of the nation for this morning. We're starting out now at 49 in Lansing. You go down to Indianapolis, it's in the low 50s. Then you jump down to Memphis, it's in the 70s. This cool air not really doing much rain-wise for us. Actually, it's rainier over in the desert. We will have our own chances for showers, though, popping up in the forecast, which we'll take a look at as 6 News This Morning continues.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News This Morning.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Today's August 26th. I'm Kirk Montgomery.
And I'm Megan Maselli. Thanks for waking up with us today. 6 News is here for you now with the 6 things to know about as you start your day.
President Donald Trump says he is firing Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook over accusations of mortgage fraud.
Michigan State University says Cook, an economics professor, is on unpaid leave while she serves as a federal official. Now, the legality of the president's move remains in question this morning.
Now, in a letter posted on his Truth Social platform, the president cited allegations made by Federal Housing Finance Agency Director Bill Pulte last week. He accused Cook of claiming 2 primary residences, one in Ann Arbor, the other in Atlanta. President Trump called for Cook's resignation, but she responded, saying that she has no intention of stepping down. This firing will likely spark a legal battle, and Cook may be allowed to remain in her seat as this case plays out in court. Stay with 6 News for any updates.
Michigan could have a new state superintendent by the end of the day as the State Board of Education holds public interviews for its top 3 candidates. Board members selected these 3 finalists out of a pool of more than 24 applicants. Public interviews will take place during an all-day special meeting, with the board hoping to select and begin contract negotiations with its preferred candidate following the final interview. The search for a new state superintendent comes as current super Dr. Michael Rice announced he'll retire on October 3rd. Now the board aims to have a new superintendent in place by October 4th.
6 News is your local election headquarters. No to war and yes to housing and health care. That's the message of the latest candidate running for Michigan's 7th congressional district. William Lawrence will officially announce his bid for Congress at a campaign kickoff rally later today in Lansing. Lawrence says he was raised in the district and can, quote, genuinely represent the people of mid-Michigan, end quote, adding that his people-powered campaign will focus on good housing, good health care, and real security. His kickoff rally is from 6:30 to 8 o'clock tonight at the Allen Neighborhood Center.
The city of Lansing is one step closer to creating housing for people struggling with homelessness. And tonight it wants to hear from community members about its new plan. Lansing's Human Relations and Community Services Advisory Board will host its first community conversation about the future of so-called Mod Pods. They'll serve as tiny homes to house people struggling with homelessness. Earlier this month, City Council approved the purchase of 50 Mod Pods following an in-depth study focused on homelessness within the city. Now, this community conversation starts at 5:30 this evening at the Foster Community Center.
Michigan State University's College of Human Medicine gearing up for a pretty exciting day. It's set to cut the ribbon on its 2nd building in downtown Flint. The 40,000 square foot Charles Stewart Mott Department of Public Health facility is an expansion to the College of Human Medicine's Flint campus. It's part of MSU's partnership with the city of Flint and will be home to 18 new researchers and their staff. The ribbon cutting is happening today from 11 o'clock to noon at the building on East 1st Street.
College students are returning to campuses around the country, but now some universities are dealing with a wave of hoaxes involving mass shootings.
As Bradley Blackburn reports, the latest happened yesterday at the University of Arkansas when police were inundated with hundreds of fake phone calls.
At the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville Monday, the police response was real, the evacuations were real, and for a time, so was the fear.
I got a notification from the university through RAS alerts that said there was an active shooter in the library and to stay away.
But the report of a shooting was a hoax. Police said 308 landline phone calls and 38 911 calls were all fakes.
I hope the parents understand that as they see the response from the law enforcement on scene, how important their child's safety is to us.
Please do not proceed west.
It happened in Boulder, Colorado, Monday, too.
When I hear sirens, the first immediate thought between me and all my friends is, what if there's a shooter?
Students at the University of Colorado forced to evacuate in a 3-hour ordeal that turned out to be a hoax. Some say with the false alarms, they're becoming desensitized.
I moved pretty slow. I wasn't like, all right, let's get out of here. And I was kind of the last one in there. I thought it was kind of stupid.
These latest 2 cases join a string of campus swatting incidents this month in places like Tennessee, South Carolina, and Pennsylvania.
It's infuriating. It really is. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting.
But with all too many real shootings at schools in recent years, universities know they have to take every call seriously and find no humor in hoaxsters' cruel jokes. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
I think the focus on the Jackson camera gets worse and worse every time we look at it, and I can't blame it. It's cold outside. You kind of just want to stay in, so that poor camera will give it a break here. Temperatures in the Midwest this morning starting out in the 40s and 50s, so it's going to be chilly. The coolest temperatures we've seen since the beginning of June, actually. Now, these temperatures cooling down mainly because we don't have much cloud cover. Clouds are like a blanket, and without it, we can make it a little bit chillier. And that's with a few isolated pockets of rain showers, mostly heading outside of our area. Lake effect rain's going to be back again today, but as for system rain, that's cutting all the way from Mississippi back towards Las Vegas. Monsoon season in full swing over towards the Four Corners region, and that's where you'll find our water vapor imagery has some pops of purple. For us, though, look at that bowl, that cut down of dark gray to orange that goes past St. Louis over towards Washington. That's that cool air mass pushing in from Canada that's affecting our temperatures today. Gus has a nice blanket, so I don't think he'll want to head outside. But if you do want to take your pets out, we have green paws for the morning. Into the afternoon, though, it switches over towards the yellow just because the lake effect rain showers will be back, very similar to what we had yesterday.
But it should be a dry holiday weekend, right?
Yes, yeah, looking gorgeous this weekend.
Okay,
you could not ask for better temperatures.
Oh, nice.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
70s and 80s.
All right. Thanks.
Beautiful. We love to see it.